he do? He spreads them out. He spreads them out. What that does is it makes you define your coverage so Brady can pick you apart.
Yeah, and well, this is Kansas City Chiefs football right here. I don't think it's not too much more than what they've been doing all season long. I would like to see them capitalize on these opportunities. They had a chance to score from the goal line. They couldn't get into field goal. The other time they got a great punt return. Got another field goal. Actually, they didn't score that time. You need to get points.
Well, Matt, two first downs in the first series. That hurt him at the end of the half.
All right, back with more as the Verizon halftime report continues.
Sunday.
Morning.
These neighbors will put Madam Secretary to the test.
You want us to move? Seriously?
A new Madam Secretary. Then,
Goodbye, Eli.
some can forgive,
I wish I had been better to you.
Watch out for friends.
but others
I hurt.
will never forget.
It's not about us. I wanted to talk to you about the future.
A new Good Wife after Madam Secretary CBS Sunday.
What do you think, Orson?
Really, no one's noticed you look like a young Orson Welles.
Hey, inside voice.
I have the hands of the master.
Yeah, whatever you say, Chomp School.
Who do you think you're talking to? Stay out of it.
Who's that guy?
That's my brother.
Time of death, 2:41 a.m.
I think my parents did what they were supposed to do. They provided for us, they nurtured us, they were tough on us. They made a choice then to say, this is the most important thing in the world. Everything that I've accomplished, I certainly can owe to my parents because they were front and center. I'm a new dad. Best thing in the world. I love it.
All right, guys, we want you to play a little D.
The best team off the field.
Fourth quarter, defend the escalator. Height! Get in there, get in there. You ain't getting by. You ain't getting by. Fuck! Oh, defense. You ain't getting by. You ain't getting by. That was your side.
A new season of The Practical Jokers starts this February, only on True TV.
If you have Verizon, you have football in the palm of your hand. Watch every 2015 NFL playoff game live on NFL Mobile, only on Verizon. Better matters.
And welcome back to Studio 43 and the Verizon halftime report. The NFC divisional playoffs kick off tonight with Green Bay taking on Arizona. Another intriguing quarterback matchup between two highly outstanding accurate passers as Aaron Rodgers and Carson Palmer complete over 60% of their attempts, each throwing for more than 30 touchdowns. Moments ago, Jenny Dell caught up with Cardinals head coach Bruce Arians.
Coach, this is the second time that you faced Aaron Rodgers this season. Obviously, the first time around, your team had their way with him. What are the challenges in facing him the second time?
Well, it's always tough the second time, you know, but they were shorthanded the first time, and we're expecting a much better game, and but we're still thinking we're going to win this one.
Earlier this week, you said Carson Palmer is the best quarterback in the league. He's looking for his first playoff win here today. What's been the message that you've given him this week?
Just do the same things you've been doing all year. You know, he does a great job in preparation, and for him, he always likes getting excited until he gets hit. Hopefully, he won't get hit too hard, and he'll play well.
Thank you for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
And the road to Super Bowl 50 continues tomorrow right here on CBS with divisional round playoff action featuring the Steelers taking on the #1 seed, Denver Broncos. Our coverage begins at 4 Eastern with a special playoff edition of the NFL Today presented by Southwest Airlines. As we come back to this game, here's second half adjustments.
All the games that we've ever seen the New England Patriots play in Gillette Stadium, this has all the markings of all those great teams. They'll give you the 8, the 10, the 12-yard drive. Doesn't matter. They're going to force you into a field goal. As long as Alex Smith does not turn the ball over, this will be a close game going into the fourth quarter.
Kansas City is right where they need to be. They need to make a couple of adjustments. What happened is all the third down conversions is happening in between the numbers. So I know for a fact that in this defense, Bob Sutton has a low coverage. He's going to drop 4 in to take the option routes away in the second half.
It's been about situational football. The New England Patriots have finished drives for touchdowns. Kansas City has kicked field goals, and I think for Kansas City, they got to get off the field on third down.
Yeah, and you know what the New England game plan is. They're throwing the football. 25 passes by Tom Brady. Go out there and specifically shut down Edelman. If Edelman didn't drop that ball, he'd have almost 10 catches by this point. You got to shut him down.
Low coverage, Bob.
When
Put the low coverage
at the
in,
half,
Bob.
the Patriots are 86-1 at Gillette. To Boomer's point, Second half coming your way after
Low
this.
coverage, Bob. Put it in.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. Watch live local games on NFL Mobile, only on Verizon.
Catch a new Two Broke Girls. CBS Wednesday, 8, 7 Central.
Fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
This winter, give snow and ice a swift kick to the curb in a Dodge with all-wheel drive.
Now, during the auto show, returning FCA US lessees can get $6,500 total cash allowance on the 2016 Dodge Journey RT.
Yeah, I can't believe this DQ $5 lunch comes with fries, drink, and a sundae.
Can't believe it now comes with this KC barbecue burger.
I can't believe Randy's barbecuing. Oh!
It's barbecue season at DQ with the new KC Barbecue Bacon Cheeseburger $5 lunch. You need a breakfast built for work days, not weekdays. The chicken and gravy breakfast burrito from your DQ. A chicken strip plus eggs, cheese, and pepper gravy in a warm flour tortilla served with crispy hash browns and coffee. Just one of our delicious $3 breakfasts, only at your DQ.
Cancer doesn't care who you are or how you live your life, but you don't have to fight it alone. James Graham Brown Cancer Center embraces a team-focused approach that combines the expertise of multidisciplinary teams of physicians, nurses, and specialists to deliver survival rates among the best in the nation. With our team on your side, you're not the victim. Cancer is.
Bill Collins Ford is kicking off 2016 with their huge indoor sales event. Get out of the cold and get into the new car of your dreams. Why shiver outside when you can shop and save in the comfort of 5 heated showrooms? The largest Ford inventory in Kentuckiana, with savings up to $11,000 off a new Ford. It's easy to get into a new Ford with 0% financing for 60 months, plus up to $2,000 in trade assist cash. Where price sells cars and service keeps customers.
Wake up with Jennifer Bayless on WLKY Morning News.
Divisional playoff action in the NFL. We're underway. Brady slings it. Touchdown, Gronkowski. The Patriots open with a bang. Brady looking for the angle.
This is really close, too.
Start of the third quarter here at Gillette. 14-6. The Patriots leading the Chiefs. AFC divisional round here on CBS. Let's take a look at big returns in the first half presented by H&R Block. Brady to Gronkowski. Didn't play a huge role in that first half, Gronkowski, but did get the Patriots scoring started on the touchdown pass from Brady. Welcome back here in the broadcast booth. Ian Eagle along with Hall of Famer Dan Fouts. New England, we know their approach, and they're basically doing what you expect them to do, throw the ball all over the field. How about Kansas City? What has to change for the Chiefs if they're going to win this game, go to the AFC Championship?
Third down defense. The Patriots were 6 of 8 converting third downs, and on that 98-yard drive, they only had to convert 2 of them. But what a story today as opposed to what happened down in Houston. No pressure on the quarterback, no takeaways, and they've given up 14 points. But that field at the end of the first half makes it an 8-point lead.
So start of the second half here in Foxborough. Patriots will kick it off with Gostkowski. Nile Davis is the deep man for Kansas City. What a lift he provided last week on the opening kickoff in Houston. 106-yard return to start the playoffs. The defending Super Bowl champions have a 14-6 lead over the Chiefs. Davis will take it out. Davis on a spin move to the 25-yard line. Met by Nate Ebner, special teams standout for New England. Let's check in with Evan Washburn. Evan?
Well, and Bill Belichick also wanted to talk about third down. He feels like his offense can be better in that area, but really defensively, Kansas City 7 for 11 on third down. They have to get better. Likes that they got them out of the end zone. Also, drop passes is something he pointed out. 4 total for New England, 3 for Edelman in his first game back.
All right, Evan, thanks very much. Kansas City with a chance to cut into this New England lead. They got a field goal at the tail end of that second quarter. And they open up the second half with the football from the 25. Fake the handoff. Smith has nowhere to run. Dante Hightower was prepared. No gain on the play. First half numbers at the quarterback spot. Smith 10 of 21, just 65 yards. Brady 17 of 25, 157 yards and a touchdown.
And if you take away the drops that Brady has had from his receivers, his numbers would be even more phenomenal.
Second and 10 for KC. Wilson, the motion man. Patriots press the line. Here comes the rush. Smith throws it away. Dante Hightower squeezing through.
And Smith a little bit slow getting up after that hit by Hightower. Hightower with 2 good plays to start this second half. And Alex Smith barely gets this one beyond the line of scrimmage, so there's no grounding.
Doug Peterson, offensive coordinator for the Chiefs. He's been with Andy Reid a long time, going back to his playing days. 3rd and 10. 4 straight incompletions for Smith. Operating out of the gun. Smith throws it to the sideline. Hauled in. It's Macklin for Kansas City. First down.
Now, good pass protection that time for Alex Smith. The Patriots are going to bring 4 and then spy on him. You see Collins waiting for the run by the quarterback, and now the route by Macklin. Remember, it's his right ankle, so he can cut hard off his left ankle. And good adjustment to the ball as he rolls out of bounds.
It's 2 catches, 23 yards for Macklin. Smith took another shot from Hightower on the release. Back to the ground game. Niall Davis trying to curl, and a flag is thrown. He picks up 4 yards, but the penalty marker is back at the 38.
Yeah, this one's coming back.
Holding. Offense. Number 75. 10-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
And it's Ja Reed. Won a Super Bowl with the Baltimore Ravens, signed to a 3-year, $10 million deal by Kansas City, backing up at tackle or guard. Today, it's at guard, replacing Larry Duvernay-Tardif, out with a concussion.
And that time, he just tackled Salinga.
So 1st and 20 now for Kansas City. Early stages of the 3rd quarter. Patriots have a 14-6 lead. 3 penalties on each team accepted. Shotgun. Get rid of it quickly to Conley. Chris Conley. Catch and run.
And Jamie Collins a little bit slow getting up after the tackle, but look at the acceleration after the catch by Conley. Straight up the field behind his blockers. He's got Kelsey out in front. Good for 10 yards. To get back that penalty yardage in one play.
So the smoke screen sets them up at 2nd and 10 now.
I think they're going to have more success throwing that to a guy like Conley than to perhaps one of their tight ends.
Charcandrick West is in. Spencer Ware has not been a part of the action here. Smith. High throw off the hands of Avant, and a penalty marker down on the play.
Yeah, they're going to get Justin Coleman for holding.
Prior to the pass, holding. Defense, number 22. It's a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
No, that's better than pass interference by about 15 yards, but it does give the Chiefs a first down. See the grab of the jersey right there by Coleman. And that slowed Avant down just enough to where he couldn't get to that pass. Good pass by Alex Smith, led him perfectly to the sideline.
You mentioned Kansas City's defense, no sacks. New England's defense, no sacks. Patriots have 49 this season, number 2 in the league behind Denver. Niall Davis knifes in for 5.
And the Chiefs weren't far behind. They had 47 sacks in the regular season, which is good for 4th in the league. So give these beat-up offensive lines on both sides a lot of credit, and also the quarterbacks for getting the ball out and avoiding the sacks.
And you go inside the numbers with New England. 35 of those sacks came without the blitz, which led the NFL. 2nd and 5. Stiff again. Hands it to Davis. Curls to the outside. Davis has got a first down. In New England territory, Butler whiffed initially. Davis turns it into an 11-yard pickup for Kansas City.
Now remember, Spencer Ware had a bad ankle, didn't practice all much this week, but so Andy Reid decided to go with the speed of Niall Davis and the elusiveness of Charcandrick West, and it's paying off, at least on this drive.
When Jamal Charles went down with the injury, the torn ACL, the assumption was that Niall Davis would get the job, but things changed. Kansas City felt it was better to go with the combo of West and Ware. But Davis now a factor. This time it's West. Not a whole lot there. 2-yard gain. Chandler Jones getting West down low. West just went off. Appeared to be injured on the play. With Jamal Charles, you're losing one of the most dynamic runners in the NFL, yet their numbers went up on the ground. A lot of credit to Eric Bieniemy, the running backs coach of the Kansas City Chiefs. And Charcandrick West being checked on along the KC sideline. Niall Davis is in on a 2nd and 8 now for KC. Smith, plenty of time. Goes underneath to Niall Davis. First down. Davis lost the ball. It popped free at the end of the play. The Patriots have got it. Kansas City moving down the field. Davis.
Ball is out before his backside hits the ground. Patriot ball.
Field is a catch, a fumble, recovered by New England.
Chandler Jones over there making the play. Ninkovich in the area. Patriots take over.
We're about to show you an incredibly low fare. Like all our fares, you get 2 free bags and 0 change fees. Because what's the point of an incredibly low fare if you're just going to stack fees on top of it? Our sale fares have nothing up their sleeves. Book them now at southwest.com. Low fares, nothing to hide. That's transparency.
Let me get a McPick too.
Introducing a hot new deal at McDonald's that starts with you. Now get 2 delicious tastes for just $2. The McPick 2 menu. Mix and match new melty mozzarella sticks with a juicy McDouble or golden fries with a classic McChicken. Only $2 for any 2. Hurry in and choose your faves for just $2. It's the tastiest deal yet. Just ask for it.
Direct from our imagination. The all-new Civic from Honda.
A tradition unlike any other, the Masters on CBS.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. It is a fumble, unrecovered by New England, first down.
The fumble by Davis, the recovery by Dante Hightower. Chandler Jones stuck his hand in there. Davis was holding the ball with 2 hands. He did everything right. except lost it right at the end of the play.
Yeah, as he's spinning, being hit by Hightower, the long arm of Chandler Jones pulls it out 5 times this season. He's forced to fumble, and that was Davis's first fumble of the year.
Kansas City was certainly going to get points out of that possession. Now they have nothing to show for it, and New England takes over. Brian Stork is in at center for the Pats. Brady throws to Gronkowski. Bringing Tyvon Branch with him, 18 yards from Brady to Gronk.
I think he surprises defenders with his speed because he's such a long strider. He covers a lot of ground, but it doesn't look like he's going that fast. But how about the pass right to the face mask? Perfect.
Out near midfield, Julian Edelman. First down run for Edelman.
You get your playmakers involved immediately after the turnover. The pass to Gronkowski, now the end around to Edelman, and then the Edelman style of kamikaze football, head first, right over the back of Gronkowski.
So just like that, New England is at the Kansas City 40-yard line. They lead 14-6. Brady in rhythm, throwing. Edelman working the sideline. It is a clean catch.
A phenomenal clean catch. You hear about the back shoulder throw? This is the back knee throw. Look where the ball placement is. Good coverage by Smith, but right to the back right knee of Edelman for the first down.
And the Patriots go quickly, so Kansas City can't look at it.
I think Andy Reid got the red flag out.
There is no play, as New England is required by rule to allow the officials to be efficient to officiate the flag. Therefore,
Reid has a chance now to get the flag out if he didn't think that was a catch.
Another look. Is he in bounds is the question.
Well, that right elbow looked like it hit the chalk. But his knee is down. Actually, it didn't hit the chalk. Both knee and elbow down. Good catch. Phenomenal catch. Can't beat that coverage unless you throw it right there. 8 straight completions for Brady.
Line of scrimmage is now the 26. Brady. Right, the catch and run. And the Patriots picking up chunks of yards on this Kansas City defense.
Exactly how they started the game. Just forcing the Chiefs to react. Playing on their heels. No pressure at all on Brady. And his receivers getting open.
Bob Sutton, defensive coordinator of the Chiefs. Spent 13 years with the Jets, so he knows this New England offense. Now his 3rd season running the defense for KC. Doesn't mean you can stop it. First down to the 16. Brady perfect on the drive. Brady delivers. Touchdown! Gronkowski!
It's not often you can fake an all-pro, but Brady just faked Eric Berry with a pump fake right there, and then the soft toss for the touchdown. Before Branch can come over, Gronkowski with a great stop-and-go move, and Brady with the pump, and then the perfect strike.
Speculation throughout the week. Gronkowski, is he 100%? Does it matter? Knee trouble, back trouble. Big trouble for Kansas City. 5 plays, 69 yards off the turnover. The Patriots make the Chiefs pay with the mistake, and they turn it into points. The fumble by Davis. Patriots jump on it, and then before you know it, Gronkowski's in the end zone for New England. Patriots lead at 21-6 in the 3rd.
Floyd doesn't believe he can get his taxes done for nothing. So we brought in Dr. Kaku to explain what we mean by nothing.
It means it's free.
Intuit TurboTax.
Whoa. Father, why can't we have DirecTV like the McGregors do?
We're settlers, son. We settle for things, like having cable instead of DirecTV.
Hey, Jebediah, how's it going?
Working the land, hoping for a fertile spring.
All right. So, we have to live with lower customer satisfaction?
I'm afraid so. Now, go churn us some butter, boy, and then make your own clothes.
Yes, sir.
Don't be a settler. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
We've streamlined shipping and improved our e-commerce with the tools on FedEx Small Business Center. It's really helped us become more efficient.
Sweet.
Unlike this new open floor plan.
What do you mean?
Well, there's no privacy anymore.
How many times a day do I apply the ointment?
Nowhere to have a meeting. And it's just too loud to concentrate.
Well, good job using FedEx. At least we're all in this together, right?
Make your e-commerce more efficient with FedEx.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Southwest. Transparency, low fares, nothing to hide. AARP, real possibilities. And by the all-new 2016 Honda Civic. You got to get the R up there, or it's Gronk.
There you go.
There's Gronk. The R guy's got to be a little more aware on that. Rob Gronkowski, second touchdown. That is now 8 in his career in the playoffs, the most by a tight end all time.
6th year, too. Amazing. Scary.
Gronkowski, the kickoff now. Davis, the return man. Lost the ball. Might still be thinking about what happened on the last Kansas City offensive play on the fumble.
Well, let's check out Eric Berry, who's one-on-one with Gronkowski on the outside. Unfortunately, Berry is looking inside, and watch as Brady pumps the stop route. Berry jumps all over it, and Branch had to come from the middle of the field to try to make a play. Just too far to go.
Tom Brady pumped up.
He's congratulating the defense for getting him that turnover with that good field position.
Smith gets out of trouble. Low throw. West could not handle it. Alex Smith right now is less than 4 yards per attempt. 26 attempts. He's got 96 yards passing. And now Kansas City is in a hole, 21-6.
And Smith on the year, 65% completion rate. Today, just 50%. I give a lot of credit to this Patriot defense. Matt Patricia coordinating it for New England.
Shotgun at the 20. Give us to West. Picks up 3 yards on the play. Chandler Jones, first man there. Tomorrow on 60 Minutes, Sean Penn, in his only interview, talks about his secret meeting with the drug lord El Chapo. Plus, Chinese spies are costing America billions of dollars and millions of jobs. How are they doing it? 60 Minutes tomorrow, only CBS. 3rd and 7 now for Kansas City. We're down to 7:48 to play in the third quarter. West is off to the side of Smith in a 4-receiver set. Smith had time. Smith trying to avoid it. Smith emerges, looking downfield. Smith throws it up in the air. Jason Avant. Oh, what a grab by Avant. First down, Kansas City. Alex Smith, a magician, avoiding the sack.
He avoided 4 sacks on that play. And amazingly, no Chief offensive lineman was downfield. Look at this job. Right up the middle, he gets pressure by Mayo. Gets away from Chandler Jones, keeps his head down the field, and it gets paid off by that spectacular catch by Jason Avant.
So the veteran Avant, who played for Andy Reid in Philadelphia, comes up big here for KC. The drive remains alive. Cutting to the outside. Davis goes airborne and picks up 2 yards. Jeremy Maclin went to the sideline after the Avant grab. He limped off.
And the Chiefs have got to score a touchdown on this drive. their defense is incapable of stopping Tom Brady. Let's go back to Macklin, see what happened. Remember, it's his right ankle. Showing a lot of guts, just even playing.
2nd and 8 now for Kansas City. Smith. On time to Kelsey. First down, Chiefs. Working against Patrick Chung. Kansas City's number 87, also an outstanding target.
Yeah, good speed by Kelsey, too. Nice fake to get off the line of scrimmage clean. Chung comes over the top a little bit late. 13 yards on the gain, and the Chiefs, after that tremendous play by Smith and Avant, have got a good feeling about this drive.
Back injury for Jamie Collins. Such a big part of what New England does defensively. His return is questionable. Smith will check it down to Donald Davis. Davis out of bounds, 5:57 to go in the third. It's a 4-yard pickup on the outside.
What a chess match, huh? Between these great coaches. Andy Reid, head coach, calling the plays. And Patricia and Bill Belichick trying to stop him.
Andy Reid, his 11th playoff appearance. 17 years as a head man. Stutter step move by West. And it gets pushed backwards. Forward progress will get him a gain of 4. Darius Fleming among those there for New England. Let's check in right now with Evan Washburn on the sidelines.
Well, guys, you saw Jerry Macklin come to the sideline. Athletic trainers have not addressed him yet. He's in some clear discomfort working on that right ankle. When we spoke with Andy Reid last night, he said he knew it was going to be something he was going to have to deal with, but he was told he would do no further damage by the way he played tonight and what he went through. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it.
Well, Andy Reid said, look, if we have him for 10 plays, great. If we have him for 20 plays, even better. If we don't have him at all, we're prepared for it. Macklin provides a presence on this offense. 2 catches, 23 yards. 3rd and 2. Smith. He's got an angle with his legs, and he's got a first down. Needed 2 yards, turns it into a 7-yard pickup. And they'll move the chains for Kansas City.
It takes real discipline by the Patriots defensive backs and linebackers to stay with their men when Smith breaks the pocket. That time they did that, but the speed of Smith was easily enough to pick up the first down.
10 of 14 on 3rd down conversions. Kansas City has had opportunities. 32 plays in New England territory here tonight. We come up on 4 minutes to go on the 3rd. On the ground, West. New England ready for him. Logan Ryan going down low.
Well, Matt Patricia's going to bring the pressure right off the corner by Logan Ryan. And he gets about 3 yards, 4 yards deep in the backfield just as the handoff is being made by West. Tremendous play by Ryan and good anticipation by Patricia to call that type of blitz in that situation.
It's a loss of 1, 2nd and 11. West has 61 yards rushing to lead Kansas City. Macklin is back in there. Smith to throw. Over the middle, handled by Wilson. Albert Wilson brought down at the 15. So it's an 8-yard gain through the air. Not quite enough for the first down for the Chiefs.
No, that's Wilson's first catch of the day. It's a crossing route, but after the catch, watch how Darius Fleming falls down there. He gets a good block from West and brings up a very enviable 3rd down situation where you have the running quarterback that can run the read option as well as anybody in Alex Smith.
I don't know if Macklin's in decoy territory now. He's back to the sideline and was limping a bit on his way there. 3rd and 3 for Kansas City. We're down to 2:50 to go in the 3rd. Smith gets rid of it. Incomplete. Conley in a matchup with Justin Coleman.
Well, Coleman called for that holding penalty earlier in this half. Watch this dive by Coleman with the right hand. He almost came up with this pass Now you've got to go for it on 4th down. Reed realizes that if he gives the ball back to the Patriots and they score again, this baby's over. Declan back in the game, perhaps as a decoy, but you never know with a guy as tough as he is.
Cairo Santos, the kicker, went onto the field and came back. It's a 4th and 3 for Kansas City. Smith trying to convert. He throws. And they've got enough. Jason Avant secures it for the first down. Flag is down at the 21. Smith pointing in New England's direction.
Well, they'll decline this. They'll take this penalty then, knowing that they have a first down with the catch.
Illegal hands. Hands to the face. Defense. Number 72. It's a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Tremendous throw by Alex Smith. He put it right to the belly of Jason Avant so he could cover the ball up while the contact was coming.
So the ball spotted at the 10. 1st and goal for Kansas City. Chiefs trail 21-6. West lines up. Off to the side of Smith. Rush is coming. Smith gets rid of it. To the end zone. Sliding grab. Albert Wilson. Touchdown, Kansas City. Alex Smith. Fantastic throw to Wilson. And the Chiefs on the comeback trail.
Well, Alex Smith proving that he can compete as well. A couple of great throws on this drive. Wilson gets beyond Logan Ryan, but look at the placement again. No way that Ryan can make a play on that ball. Perfectly thrown to the sliding Wilson.
Kansas City goes 12 plays, 80 yards. They go for it on a 4th and 3. They got it with the pass play to Avant, but accepted the penalty. Got the automatic 5 yards. Kept the drive alive, and then Smith tosses it to Wilson for the touchdown. Cairo Santos, the extra point. And he curls it through. The Chiefs are back in it. 2:12 remaining in the 3rd. New England now in front. 21-13. It's Smith to Wilson. And a spike for KC.
Direct from our imagination. The all-new Civic from Honda.
Back in 1965, Subway's founders Fred DeLuca and Dr. Peter Buck teamed up with one simple mission.
Fresh sandwiches. I like it.
The idea seemed crazy in a time when artificial foods and gimmicks were all the rage. But roller skates didn't make food any fresher, and mascots didn't make it any tastier. As it turned out, Fred was right. Sandwiches made with freshly baked bread, fresh veggies, and delicious meats would stand the test of time. We were fresh before it was fresh to be fresh. The Subway Sandwich Shop, founded on fresh.
A hush falls over the crowd as rookie sensation Deadpool lines up the shot. His form looks good.
Oh! Why the fancy red suit, Mr. Poole?
When a dude tries to make you a super slave and kidnaps your future baby mama, the time has come to be a superhero.
Hear the music.
Let's go give it to you. Let's go give it to you. Let's go give it. This is taking unsportsmanlike conduct to a whole new level. Don't worry, I'm totally on top of this.
Deadpool. Rated R. Falling in love with a rich guy is great.
To Christy, for your mother.
I'm gonna ride this pony right into the winner's circle.
A new mom. Then you've never met a guardian angel like Amy.
You're getting a face full of the sisters now, aren't you? I'm sorry. Or should I say you're welcome?
New Angel from Hell after a new mom, CBS Thursday.
The night before Super Bowl 50, the NFL salutes the best players and plays of the season in a primetime star-studded football and entertainment special. NFL Honors, Saturday, February 6th, only CBS. Kansas City rolls the dice, it pays off. Field goal would have brought them to 21-9. Instead, it's 21-13 with a touchdown to Albert Wilson. Kickoff. TJ Martin's taking it out for New England. Avoids one tackle and drilled as he crossed the 20-yard line. 2:07 remaining in the third. Patriots have got the lead in the AFC Divisional.
When things aren't made well, you find out sooner or later. If something is important, it shouldn't break, jam, crack, tear, snap, or only work in one corner of your house. Verizon built America's best, most reliable network for one reason, because it matters.
13 Hours has critics raving.
You're not giving orders anymore. You're in my world now.
It's Michael Bay's best movie.
Hey, we're coming in. We're on property.
A cinematic tour de force that stays with you long after you've left the theater. 13 Hours. Rated R. Not playing.
Blue skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see.
Here's a demonstration in adaptability. The Ready for Anything Pilot Elite from Honda.
America has fallen in love with The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Weeknights, only CBS.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Chili's Mix and Match Fajitas with new prime rib. And by H&R Block. Tom Brady, 10 straight completions. His playoff high is 16 straight. He's done that twice. 21 of 29, 215 yards, 2 touchdowns for Brady. Patriots have the lead, 21-13. We have 2:07 remaining in the third. Line of scrimmage is the 21 to open up this drive. Brady soft tosses to Edelman. Didn't go down on initial contact. Derek Johnson will get credit for the tackle. It's a 9-yard pickup.
Andy Reid made the right decision going for 1 to keep this a one-possession game. If you go for 2 in that situation, you risk not making it and then having to score twice to get the lead.
8-point differential late in the third quarter. Brady tosses to the outside. James White, explosive speed. White takes a shot, but it's in Kansas City territory. No Dion Lewis, no LeGarrette Blount, and no problem for New England. They still find players that can contribute.
Yeah, just a circle right out of the backfield, and he gets beyond Hussein Abdullah quickly. Tremendous speed by James White.
Dion Lewis torn ACL November the 8th. LeGarrette Blount left hip injury, placed on injured reserve. Bolden got more opportunities. White has been more of a factor in the passing game, and Steven Jackson signed late in the season. This is White. On a zigzag, White out of bounds, picks up 5 yards for the Patriots. We're under a minute to go on the third.
Yeah, Marcus Peters should have had him for a 2-yard loss, but the stiff arm by James White right to the body. Get that shot right there to the shoulder. Enough yardage.
2nd and 5, play action. Brady, open man is Edelman. First down, New England. Brady, surgical. 14 yards on the hookup.
Over here, all the way out.
We're down to 18 seconds to play in the third. And a new set of downs for the Patriots. Rick LaFell doesn't know the play right now.
I think he's a little unsure.
Now he's got it. 4 seconds. They're not going to get the playoff. The quarter comes to an end.
And the happiest guy is Brandon LaFell.
This is the end of the third quarter.
The New England Patriots trying to get to the AFC Championship game for the 5th consecutive year. Kansas City is hanging around. We go to the 4th, 21-13. Pats in front. Back to Foxborough after this.
What's the story behind Sean Penn's secret visit with the drug lord El Chapo?
Is a very good question.
I know it is. What's the answer?
Find out only on 60 Minutes, Sunday.
Don't miss a new Mike and Molly CBS Wednesday, 8:30, 7:30 Central.
Our severe weather coverage is second to none. It is clear, it's complete, and most important, it keeps you safe.
We can spot dead on whether it's going to rain, sleet, ice, or snow in your neighborhoods. We all work together to make sure that you have the best information every time you see our forecast.
The Harlem Globetrotters!
For 90 years, we've been turning moments like this into unforgettable memories like that.
Coming to KFC Yum Center this Sunday at 2. Great seats at the Arena box office or Ticketmaster.com.
When new Hondas start at just $179, you know it's a special after auto show sale. That Honda you fell in love with at the show? Take it home now from $179 a month. Or with rates as low as 0.9 at your Kentuckiana Honda dealers. It's time to get smart, street smart, with zero due-it lease signing on a brand new Honda. Get zero down payment, zero first payment, and zero deposit from Honda, the big winner in KBB's Best Buys for 2016. How's that for smart at your Kentuckiana Honda dealers?
The Harlem Globetrotters!
This is where you won't believe becomes you'll never forget.
Coming to KFC Yum Center this Sunday at 2. Great seats at the Arena box office or Ticketmaster.com.
From closings to an accurate forecast, be prepared for winter with a WLKY weather app.
A look at our nationwide Skycam here at Gillette Stadium, home of the Patriots since 2002. Foxborough, Massachusetts. The winning continues for this organization. The level of excellence that they have maintained with Belichick and Brady, Robert Kraft as the owner, and an opportunity to go to the AFC Championship game yet again. They lead Kansas City 21-13. Low throw could have been intercepted by Peters. He had 8 of them during the regular season, had 1 last week in the victory over Houston. That was 13 straight completions. That streak is now over for Brady.
Well, right side of the screen, you can see that Peters comes in. He bumps LaFell just a little bit as he got to the ball. Should have picked that one off. That would have been a huge play for Kansas City.
Second and 10 for New England. We're just underway here in the 4th quarter. Defending Super Bowl champions, the Patriots lead it. Brady. Incomplete. Looked like he had Martin matched up with the safety Ron Parker. They were trying to pick on Parker early in this game.
Well, Brady's coming all the way to Martin, and perhaps didn't give Martin enough of a chance because he had a step on Parker and nobody behind him.
Well, this is a huge play for the Kansas City defense. New England's got a 3rd and 10 at the 22 of Kansas City. White in the backfield. Brady gets rid of it and bounces it in the direction of Martin. Incomplete. Parker again drawing the assignment defensively, and now New England staring at a 40-yard field goal attempt.
Yeah, real good pressure by Jay Howard. Howard, who got a sack last week. Watch him come around the corner here right into the face of Brady. Brady can't really step into this throw because he's got a 300-pounder coming right at him. That was the first 3rd down situation in the second half that Brady has faced.
Gostkowski going to the Pro Bowl for the 4th time in his career. To extend the lead. Straight down the middle. 40-yard field goal for Gostkowski. New England 24. Kansas City 13. Chiefs will have the football when we return.
Now at Chili's, mix and match fajitas. Fill them up with our new prime rib and your fresh Mex favorites.
At Block, 1,000 people win $1,000 every single day on top of their refund. It's refund season!
Serena Williams.
Hi, Watson.
You are a fierce competitor.
I've heard that.
I have analyzed your biggest matches.
Oh, really?
When down a point, you serve an ace 5.8 times more than other top players.
You sound like a coach.
I am not, but I can customize training programs based on biomarker data.
Watson, that's pretty impressive.
You might say I am the Serena Williams of cloud-based cognitive systems.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
There for the first.
The Sports World races for the big battle. Green Bay versus Kansas City in the Super Bowl.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, on my favorite network, the Columbia Broadcasting System, watch the Super Bowl game.
We'll be there for the 50th. CBS is the home of Super Bowl 50.
Today's Next Gen Stats are presented by Mercedes-Benz. The best or nothing. New England 24, Kansas City 13, 14:46 to play in the fourth. Chris Conley is now the deep man for KC. Gostkowski will kick it off after the 40-yard field goal.
Andy Reid didn't like the way that Miles Davis handled the last kickoff from Gostkowski, and he certainly didn't like the fumble.
So it is the rookie from Georgia getting an opportunity here for KC. He ran a 4.35 40 at the combine, and he's going to do no running here because it's over his head. On Super Bowl Sunday, Pepsi presents the biggest concert of the year, the Pepsi Super Bowl 50 halftime show. And for the first time ever, Pepsi is giving fans exclusive behind-the-scenes access as the show comes together. Go to Pepsi.com for more details. Macklin on the sideline, the helmet is off. That high right ankle sprain he suffered last week against Houston. Did not practice this week. Has played for KC, but not the same guy that caught 87 passes for just under 1,100 yards this season. The run to West, they bury him. He picks up a yard as we check in with Evan Washburn.
And now New England's linebacker corps is dealing with injury. You mentioned Jamie Collins. He was on the sideline and still currently is with a back injury. Gerard Mayo now in the locker room being evaluated with a shoulder injury.
So it's Jonathan Freeney who's now in for New England. Freeney dislocated his right thumb and wrist. So Freeney not 100%, but who is when we get to this stage of the season?
Nobody.
2nd and 10. Smith swings it out to Conley. Trying to get him out in space, and there's no space to work with.
Well,
Justin Coleman was there.
Look at the reaction from that defense. There are 4 guys waiting for Conley after he made the catch. One of them, a defensive end in Rob Ninkovich, who's played the coverage. Look at Ninkovich come from the inside. He actually dropped in his pass coverage there. He's joined by Alan Branch and a bunch of other blue shirts.
Well, Andy Reid said that the New England defense is actually underrated. The unit that Matt Patricia runs for the Pats.
He really admires how well the Patriots tackle.
3rd and 10. Play clock down to 1. Smith steps up. He got away earlier. He's not going to get away this time. Chandler Jones there defensively, and it's 4th down for Kansas City. Rob Ninkovich providing the heat initially.
Well, and the heat was going to force Smith to trip, basically. He sees a slight opening in the middle of the pocket there, but it's Stevenson, and actually it's Eric Fisher who stepped on his foot. But the pressure provided by Ninkovich collapses the pocket.
Chandler Jones will get credit for the sack. It's the first of the day on either side. Colquitt to punt it. Amendola waiting at the 29. Play clock.
Delay a game.
Hit 0-0.
Yep.
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
You know, that last drive and field goal by Gostkowski really has taken the air out of the Kansas City Chiefs. They get nothing out of that possession and now are forced 5 yards further to their own end of the field for this Colquitt punt.
Feels as if the walls are closing in on KC. After that touchdown, put some pressure on New England. The Patriots responded with a field goal. KC goes 3 and out. And New England will get the football. Kansas City has to back it up after the delay of game.
Finally, officials delaying the game by not marking the ball 5 yards back.
So now Colquitt is in the end zone. Amendola is at the 30 for New England. Colquitt 44.4 average during the regular season. High punt. Amendola moves forward at the 46. Amendola in Kansas City territory. Amendola down the sideline and out of bounds. "42-yard punt, 22-yard return."
Well, the key to this is how quickly Amendola decides to get up the field. He's heading north and south right away. Good block by Jordan Richards there. And tremendous field position to start this drive for Brady and company.
He averaged 12 yards per return during the regular season. And he has set up New England at the 32-yard line of Kansas City. Patriots in front 24-13. We've got 12:26 to play in the 4th. Brady steps into it and throws to Martin. Keyshawn Martin is spun down inside the Kansas City 20 by Sean Smith. 15 yards. Brady is locked in.
Well, Keyshawn Martin, another type of those slot type of receivers like they have with Edelman and Amendola. Got to have quickness, but Brady really on target.
In the second half, Tom Brady raising it to another level. Patriots 36 pass plays, 9 running plays. This is number 10. Jackson falls forward for 2. Brought down by Eric Berry on the play.
You know, if nothing else, the running game will help take time off the clock. But the way that Brady's been on target, that hasn't been an issue with incomplete passes, has it?
You mentioned the numbers. 87.8 yards per rushing per game this season for Josh McDaniels' offense. If the Patriots were to win the Super Bowl, that would be the lowest rushing average for a team that's ever won the Super Bowl.
And who would bet against it?
2nd and 8. Shotgun for Brady. Throws it to the outside. Gronkowski got hit down low by Peters.
Whenever you see a hit like that on Gronkowski, you think about a knee injury. Luckily, he got up. It was a clean hit by Peters, but still is a big man getting hit right on the knees. The key there, both feet were off the ground when he got hit.
3rd and 6. Concerns about his knee, concerns about Gronkowski's back. But he's here. He's got 7 catches for 83 yards and 2 touchdowns. Another big play for the Kansas City defense. 3rd and 6. Brady looking end zone. Off the hands of Marcus Peters. Incomplete. Excellent coverage on Edelman.
Well, a lot of cushion there given up by Peters. He doesn't go for that little inside fake. A lot of contact there. That's what the fans are griping about. That movement right there, that should have been called illegal contact. Not sure what the officials are looking at. That's out in the clear open. Brady can't believe it either.
So once again, it's Gostkowski, 32-yard attempt. He nails it. It's a 27-13 lead for New England. 10:20 to play in Foxborough.
from the Coen brothers. When the world's biggest star goes missing.
We have your movie star. Gather $100,000 and await instructions.
Only Hollywood's biggest names can solve the mystery.
We need you all to look for him.
Josh Brolin, George Clooney, Ralph Fiennes,
Action.
Jonah Hill, Scarlett Johansson, and Channing Tatum in the most epic comedy of the year.
Is it hard squeezing it like that?
It's part of the job, miss.
Hail Caesar, rated PG-13.
Where are you?
Well, the squirrels are back in the attic.
Mom?
Your dad won't call an exterminator.
Can I call you back, Mom?
He says it's personal this time.
If you're a mom, you call it the worst time. It's what you do. If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Where are you? It's very loud there. Are you taking a Zumba class?
When you don't think of them as dummies, something amazing happens. The only luxury brand awarded top safety ratings across its entire model line. Acura.
I got plans.
I'm going places.
I got plans to command your respect.
I got plans to be great.
Let's go, get in.
You are watching the NFL on CBS, home of Super Bowl 50.
The 2016 NFL Pro Bowl gets you closer to the players and the action. Hall of Famers Michael Irvin and Jerry Rice select the teams at the Pro Bowl draft on Wednesday, January 27th. Then watch the Pro Bowl live from Aloha Stadium on Sunday, January 31st on ESPN. Go to NFL.com/Pro Bowl to learn more. Gostkowski kicks it off. It is over the head of Niall Davis. Kansas City will have it at the 20-yard line. They trail by 14 in New England.
There he is. Let's get a shot. This away. Clark Kent, Daily Planet.
Civil liberties are being trampled on in your city. The Bat vigilante thinks he's above the law. Don't believe everything you hear, son.
Boys, Bruce Wayne meets Clark Kent. I love it. I love bringing people together. Lex, it is a pleasure. Ow, wow, that is a good grip. You should not pick a fight with this person.
Rated PG-13. Real cheese? Yes, please. Introducing new melty mozzarella sticks at McDonald's. Made with 100% real cheese, served hot. Dip them in zesty marinara deliciousness. Now on McDonald's McPick 2 for $2 menu. 2, 3, cheese. Yeah. Oh, you have to say.
Hey, paparazzi parents, you're welcome. Now that T-Mobile has double the LTE coverage, you can overshare just about anywhere.
Look at the birdie.
You used to have hobbies. Now you have a baby. So go ahead, post away.
Hey, first kid?
Yeah. T-Mobile's new extended range LTE now reaches twice as far and is 4 times better in buildings.
Do you ever think we're maybe oversharing?
No.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Batman vs. Superman from Warner Brothers Pictures in theaters March 25th. McDonald's celebrating the NFL playoffs with all-day breakfast. And by Verizon. Join a better network because better matters. Kansas City Chiefs had so much optimism in training camp, stability on the roster and on the coaching staff. It took a while. They were 1-5. They turned their season around. An 11-game winning streak coming into the divisional matchup against New England. Chiefs trail 27-13. Smith on 1st and 10. Look at the time. A little flip to the outside. Charcandrick West is short of a first down. 9-yard pickup brought down by Logan Ryan.
Play action pass gives Alex Smith about 5 seconds to flick this ball out to West, who gets within a half a yard of a first down.
2nd and 1 now for KC.
Smart to go to line of scrimmage, pick up the pace.
Smith throws it underneath. It's caught, but short of the first down by Kelsey. Logan Ryan started rushing on Alex Smith, and he had to get rid of the football.
And Kelsey unable to pick up the first down because of this tackle by Patrick Chung.
So now a 3rd and 1 for KC. We approach 9 minutes to play in the 4th. 2-touchdown lead for the Pats. Smith throws. It's caught by Wilson.
And really another good throw by Alex Smith. On these slant routes, you don't want to stretch out your receiver. Good job of getting underneath the coverage there of Butler, and the ball thrown right to the body, midsection of Wilson for the first down.
And Evan Washburn telling us that Jeremy Macklin not on the field. This is now a coach's decision. Andy Reid not letting him get back out there. Smith, tuck and run? No, it's a throw. And it's Albert Wilson.
He got real close to being over the line of scrimmage, didn't he?
Very close. Turns into a 12-yard gain.
Yeah, he's a great athlete, is Alex Smith, and he shows it often during a ball game. That time, that type of throw, running full speed at the line of scrimmage and seeing your receiver. Outstanding.
To go back to his Utah days, he's familiar with a lot of the plays that Andy Reid has put in. Charcandrick West runs into a brick wall, and it's Malcolm Brown, the rookie from Texas, for no gain.
320 pounds or so. That was before Christmas, probably. But Malcolm Brown, #1 pick out of Texas with a big play there, but Kansas City wasting time with that running play.
Do you want to update the weight in the new year, Dan, or just go with the number on the page?
I'll go with the page. I don't want to make him mad.
2nd and 10. Under 8 minutes to go. Smith fires. Wilson can't hold on to it. Malcolm Butler in coverage.
Wilson did a good job with just about everything but the most important thing. Ran a good route to get away from Butler, but that's a flat drop. But does Butler get a finger on it? No, it's Hightower. What a play by Dante Hightower. And he tipped it actually to Wilson.
Well, now you're looking at 4-down territory, so they need 10 yards in 2 downs. 6 defensive backs. Smith with a deep drop. Sets, throws. Knocked away from Conley. It's ruled incomplete. Never had it cleanly, and it's 4th down.
Great shot by Devin McCourty as he comes in and puts his helmet right on the ball. He had no way of hanging onto that ball with the force of the hit by McCourty with his helmet. Good catch initially, but clearly an incomplete pass.
Yeah, Conley was a little slow getting up. Training staff has made its way over to Conley.
And now the loss of Macklin just gets magnified that much more.
What Bill Belichick wants to challenge here, was it a catch and a fumble by Conley? McCourty put the helmet on the football. He took the red flag. Officials will take a look. Conley hit on the play, ruled incomplete.
RootMetrics, in the nation's largest independent study, tested wireless performance across the country. Verizon won big with 153 state wins. AT&T got 38, Sprint got 2, and T-Mobile got 0. Verizon also won first in the U.S. for data, call, speed, and reliability. AT&T got text. Stuck on an average network? Join Verizon, and we'll cover your cost to switch.
About a clasher named Servant and his 6 perfectly placed traps. And 15 enemy giants.
Are you okay, Mom? Yes, I am. You can never go too far for the ones you love. Help them go further with the protection of life insurance from New York Life. Get started today.
Monday, Colbert's all new with Patricia Heaton. And later this week, Charlie Day, New York Jets star Brandon Marshall, Christian Slater, and from Life in Pieces, Colin Hanks.
Why do more people love Big Bang than any other comedy?
I have the soulful eyes of a cow.
I don't know if I'd say... Oh. See for yourself, CBS this Thursday.
After review, the ruling on the field has been confirmed. It is an incomplete pass. Kansas City will have the ball, 4th and 10. New England is the second challenge, and will have no more challenges throughout the ball game.
The call was confirmed. For New England, Bill Belichick, it was worth the challenge. You basically got a timeout out of it. Your defense got to rest.
Yep.
You prepare for a 4th down. If for some reason the officials looked at it and said, well, wait a second, then the bonus is you get the football, but you can get the football anyway with a stop here.
And this is the game. Chiefs 6 of 9, second best in the NFL, converting 4th downs. This is a tough one, though, 4th and 10.
Working from the gun. 7:38 to play. 14-point lead for New England. 4th down. Smith, rush coming. Smith steps up. Smith avoids it. Looking downfield. Tosses in desperation. Intercepted. Harmon was there. The only question is whether or not it was clean and inbounds. It was.
Well, it turns out costing the Patriots yardage. That's 4th down. They would have the ball in midfield. But don't tell Harmon that. He made a tremendous catch. Tremendous interception on the sideline.
Pressure from Ninkovich, from Sheard, who they picked up from Cleveland, and what an addition he's been to this New England D.
Now finally the pressure gets to Alex Smith, forces him out of the pocket, and a desperation heave, trying to get it to Wilson. And Harmon gets both feet in as he dives out of bounds.
So the Patriots lose yardage, but Harmon gets a career INT in the playoffs. All turnovers are reviewed.
Well, this one should be reviewed because he did not have control as he hits the ground. So this could work in the Patriots' favor if they reverse this call. As it was 4th down.
Well, this is win or win for New England.
Don't they always?
Both options are good.
Hi, I'd like to make it
Rescan item. Rescan item.
It happens so often, you almost get used to it.
Main menu.
Representative.
Which is why being put first.
Relax. We got this.
Takes some getting used to.
Oh.
Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
Representative.
To do great things, sometimes you gotta break the rules. The all-new Surface Pro 4. A new screen for new perspectives. We reinvented the Surface Pro so you can reinvent everything else.
When you don't think of them as dummies, something amazing happens. The only luxury brand awarded top safety ratings across its entire model line. Acura.
To do great things, sometimes you gotta break the rules. The all-new Surface Pro 4. A new pen for new masterpieces. We reinvented the Surface Pro so you can reinvent everything else.
Code Black. New. CBS Wednesday, 10, 9 Central.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Subway, founded on fresh. And by Nationwide. Nationwide is on your side.
After review, the ruling on the field has changed. Because the New England defensive back wobbled the ball, he was unable to get both feet down in bounds. Therefore, it is an incomplete pass. The ball will be returned to the Kansas City 48-yard line. It will be turned over on downs. It will be 1st down and 10, New England.
Even when they lose, they win.
Yeah, it's been that kind of day. Totally unstoppable on offense. And the two guys that were the biggest question marks for the Patriots, Edelman and Gronkowski. Edelman 8 catches, 82 yards. Gronk was 7 for 83 and 2 scores.
So it's a 28-yard difference if the interception would have stood. Instead, the review goes the other way, and New England actually gets better field position and a 6-yard pickup on a quick hitter to Julian Edelman.
And at some point, the Chiefs have to start thinking about using their timeouts. Down by 2 scores here. They cannot allow the Patriots to run this clock all the way down. Have to stop them on this possession.
47 sacks this season for Kansas City. They have not touched Tom Brady here today.
Brady draining the play clock. You can see it under 10 seconds.
Brady, pump. Backs up. And Brady throws it with the left hand to avoid the sack.
That's going to be intentional grounding. The ball did not get beyond the line of scrimmage.
D. Ford there defensively. So Brady switches hands here at the last moment and flings it.
There was no intentional grounding as the quarterback got the ball back to the line of scrimmage. Third down.
Yeah, that might be worth a challenge.
0 sacks, 4 hurries, 2 knockdowns. Tom Brady this season pressured 186 times, the most in his career. He was sacked 38 times on an offensive line from week to week that had so many changes. Brady popped up in the air, incomplete. Gronkowski matched up with Branch.
Well, Branch doing a good job there. Almost gave the Chiefs the life that they could really use at this point, because Eric Berry got close to tracking that one down after the deflection.
13 different offensive line combinations this season for the New England Patriots, by far the most in the NFL. 12 different offensive linemen have played for the Pats this season. Ryan Allen repunted. 6:35 left. Return man is Hammond, and it bounces into the end zone. Kansas City will have it at the 20 with 6:29 to play. Down by 14. Let's take a look at next gen stats presented by Mercedes-Benz, the touchdown to Gronkowski.
Well, it's a little stop and go route at the top of the screen. 5 yards down the field. Eric Berry bites on that, and then Gronkowski slips into the end zone before the safety Branch can come over and knock it away. Good job by the Chiefs defense on the last possession for New England. Only 49 seconds went off the clock. So still with 3 timeouts, they need 2 scores.
Clear separation from Gronkowski. 5 yards from one defender, 10 yards from another, and then easy for him to take it into the end zone. 6:29 to play. 27-13 Patriots. Smith was looking downfield. Out of the pocket. Smith will run out of bounds. Picks up 2 on the play.
He's trying to get the ball to the rookie Chris Conley, and Conley stops on his route and doesn't really help him on the bottom of the screen here. You can see if he cuts back to the inside, it's too late there. If he does that a little bit quicker, and he'll get that with experience working with Alex Smith, but not right there.
And damn, the clock rolling here. Kansas City was not in a rush to get to the line. It's 2nd and 8 now, under 6 minutes to play. Smith sets and fires, knocked away. It's Butler. Albert Wilson, the intended target.
Well, Butler going to his first Pro Bowl this year because of plays like that. How clean was that? The right hand in front of the receiver to knock the ball away, and the left hand not on the receiver's back.
Part of the game plan with Butler this season, he's covered the #1 opposing receiver 41% of the time, which is a low number for a #1 corner. They'll often use a double team on the #1 target on the other side. Macklin normally would be the #1 target, but that high ankle sprain just too much to deal with. Smith makes the connection with Chris Conley. And hit by Coleman along the sideline.
Well, this is another great throw by Alex Smith. He had time to throw. He's kind of slid to his left to get a little bit more momentum on this ball. And Conley heads up on the sidelines for 17.
Kansas City came in here red hot. Winners of 11 in a row. They trail by 14. Smith downfield over the head of Wilson. Stops the clock with 5:16 remaining. Malcolm Butler there stride for stride with Albert Wilson. A couple of second-year players, one out of Georgia State, the other out of West Alabama. There are so many different ways to get to the NFL, and sometimes the path is not always the big Division I powerhouse. Smith is 24 of 43, 203 yards, and a touchdown. He's also rushed for 23 yards. Kelsey has been held to 23 yards receiving. 2nd and 10. Smith underneath. Conley. And a modest gain, just 2 yards.
And the clock will start rolling once the officials signify that it should, and there it goes.
So now at the 40-yard line, Kansas City faces a 3rd and 8. And we are under the 5-minute mark. Of course, 4-down territory here for KC, just like the last possession. Smith. Incomplete. And it's 4th down. Pressure from Ninkovich and Dakota Watson.
Well, Dakota Watson is going to come on a delayed blitz. I believe this is him right here. Yeah, he comes in, he takes his time, and he forces Alex Smith out of the pocket, and the throwaway is really a well-designed blitz by Matt Patricia and executed by the 6-year player Dakota Watson.
4th and 8. Play clock is down to 4. Smith from the gun. Steps up, throws, lunging grab by Avant. 1st down, Kansas City, and the clock is rolling.
And get to the line of scrimmage, you get a playoff quickly. What another spectacular catch by Jason Avant. Watch him lay out here on this fastball. Another 4th down conversion. Holding the ball, controlling it all the way to the ground.
Now in New England territory at the 48. Smith steps up in the pocket and runs. Alex Smith veers to the outside, and he's hit from behind by Hightower.
Boy, that was a late shot, too, on the sideline. Smith was out of bounds, but Hightower dragged him down. He grabs him inbounds, but he is out of bounds by the time he is dragged all the way to the ground. No flag.
9-yard run for Smith. 2nd and 1 for Kansas City. 4:07 to play. 27-13 New England. Smith. A dart over the middle. Hooks up with West for a 1st down. So Kansas City has all 3 timeouts remaining. They must get a touchdown on this possession.
And they must get it in a hurry because their defense has struggled all day stopping Brady and the New England offense.
We're down to 3:42 left. Kansas City has used a lot of time in between the plays. They handle the rush. Smith out of the pocket, and Smith will run out of bounds. 3.5 to go in the 4th.
But again, his receivers, once he breaks the pocket, they're not helping him out by uncovering. They're just standing around. And again, it was on that side of the field where Conley was the single receiver, and that's where Smith ran to, hoping that he would uncover. But again, he's just a rookie, and he'll learn.
Yeah.
But this is a costly lesson for all the Chiefs today.
47 attempts for Alex Smith, career high. A lot of young receivers. Wilson's in his 2nd year. Conley's a rookie. Macklin out with that high ankle sprain. And a timeout called by New England with 3.5 to go. Coming up, Subway postgame show. JB, Tony, Bart, Boomer, Coach Cowher. They'll have highlights and analysis of this one and a look at the rest of the divisional round. It's all coming up on the Subway postgame show.
Talk about all those pass attempts for Alex Smith. He's also run the ball 8 times for 38 yards today. And a couple of big runs on this drive.
Chandler Jones has not been in there for New England because of a right knee issue. So Jones remains on the sidelines for the Patriots. We have 3.5 left in the fourth. New England 27, Kansas City trying to rally. The Chiefs have put up 13 points here on the road. The balance has been out of whack because Kansas City has been playing from behind. Normally very balanced. Smith steps up, and Smith will run for the first down. The slide. They'll mark him down just short of the 20.
Now, timing is everything, and on this slide by Smith, his timing's perfect. Dakota Watson from behind, sheared there as well. First down, Chiefs.
And the umpire, Roy Ellison, avoiding the collision. 3 minutes to play. First down for Kansas City. Smith unloads. Wide open, Albert Wilson trying to get to the goal line, and he's just short. Hit by Malcolm Butler. A breakdown for New England.
But he stayed in bounds. The clock continues to run.
Pretty spin move by Wilson, and Butler bit on it. First and goal at the 1. The running back is West. They give it to him. West clobbered behind the line of scrimmage by Jabal Sheard.
Well, Sheard is right here. Actually, he's playing like a defensive tackle and gets the penetration. And the clock tick, tick, tick.
We're down to 2:10 and counting.
They got to get this off before the 2-minute warning. And they're not gonna. No shot. Wasted so much time on this drive.
2 minutes to play. Kansas City is down 14. They're knocking on the door. They also have 3 timeouts remaining. Back to Gillette Stadium after this.
Fresh is what we're made of. Much like our tender turkey breast sandwich made with oven-roasted all-white breast meat and no artificial preservatives, it's hard to resist, even for us.
Do you know why you're here?
Not really, no.
You ate all the turkey for our Rhode Island market.
How am I supposed to do quality control if I can't eat the product?
You're not. You work in accounting.
Got it.
Okay.
The tender turkey breast sandwich from the Subway Sandwich Shop. Found it on Fresh.
What we do has consequences. Don't waver.
When did it become a crime to succeed in this country?
The suspect trading patterns links to Bobby Axelrod.
Open war isn't good.
For who?
For anyone.
You sending me messages? Because I'm here.
Walk away.
Billions, series premiere Sunday at 10. Only on Showtime. Start your free trial now.
Ashley Bryant, you are a teacher of small children.
That's right.
I have read it is the hardest job in the world.
Well, that's why I'm here.
I can offer advice from the accumulated knowledge of other educators.
That's wonderful, but
I can tailor a curriculum for each student by cross-referencing aptitude, development, geography.
Sorry to interrupt, but I just have one question. How do I keep them quiet? Watson.
There is no known solution. Nobody gets you closer to the playoffs than NFL Network. Everybody's got to step their game up with the most coverage possible. Hall of Fame analysis from the guys who've been there.
No one expected them to even be in that game.
With exclusive access 24/7. The coverage never stops.
Which makes them very, very dangerous.
And more team reports than anywhere.
Defense really stepped up and shut them down in the second half.
Touchdown! Nobody does the playoffs like NFL Network. Nobody.
One
Hill makes him their smartest special agent.
Is this some kind of science fair project?
We have PowerPoint, you know.
And CBS Tuesday.
Yes, road trip.
They're on the hunt for a serial murderer, but the only thing being killed is their patience. New Limitless, CBS Tuesday, or stream it live or on demand.
2 minutes to play in Foxborough. New England 27, Kansas City 13. Winner goes to the AFC Championship game. It's a 2nd and goal for the Chiefs and a flag down.
Eric Fisher, false start.
False start, offense, number 72.
But you got to figure you're going to throw the ball anyway.
2nd down.
Now you get more room for your receivers. So this isn't that bad a penalty. You don't want to have it, but if you're going to have one, this is not a bad one.
The clock management is a different issue. They could have used a timeout before the 2-minute warning. That would have bought them some time there. They came close to the touchdown on the grab out near the goal line, but they were not in a rush to get to the line of scrimmage.
And Wilson didn't go out of bounds after the catch. Tried to get into the end zone, came up a yard short.
2nd and goal. Smith hooks a pass underneath. It's caught by Avant, but again short. And again, is Kansas City moving with any sense of purpose here? They're down to 1:47 to go.
Now this is where the quarterback should just forget about getting the play from the sidelines. He knows what the game plan is for this part of the field. Call your own plays in this play and go to the line of scrimmage and do it. Don't huddle up and do it.
We're down to 1:32. Kansas City down by 2 touchdowns. 3rd and goal. Smith fires, end zone, flags down.
We're going to get Logan Ryan for pass interference on Jason Avant. Avant has shown tremendous hands in this ball game. That time he was knocked down before he could make an attempt at that fastball from Smith.
1:22 to play.
Pass interference, defense, number 26. The ball will be placed on the spot of foul, which is a 1-yard line, automatic, 1st down.
There's the grab right there with the right hand, and both players hit the turf. Chiefs have got to get in on this play.
First and goal for Kansas City. From the gun, Smith lofts it high. Over the head of Conley, incomplete. We're down to 1:18 remaining. Logan Ryan in coverage for New England.
Logan Ryan with good coverage that time. That forced that ball to go over the top of both players.
Dan, that is 50 pass attempts for Alex Smith today. Probably not the way that Andy Reid visualized this one going.
Well, not the balance that they've had all year, that's for sure.
2nd and goal.
Watch for the bubble screen here.
Smith on a pitch. West. He's got the angle for the touchdown.
Oh, great call by Andy Reid. The option play. No fake to any back. It's just straight option right down the line of scrimmage. The bunch formation at the top of the screen took the focus of the Patriots that way, and then just optioning off the defensive end, Rob Ninkovich. Perfect play. Perfect execution for the Chiefs. That's a tough play for Ninkovich, kind of caught in no man's land. And nobody on the support. Good block by Wilson on the outside.
Extra point from Santos. So the Chiefs go 80 yards. It takes 16 plays. It also took 5 minutes and 16 seconds off the clock. It took way too long. Kansas City has put itself in a position to try an onside kick and get the football back down by 7. But if the clock had been used differently, maybe they would have been able to just play defense. NFL playoffs continue tomorrow on CBS. The Steelers and the Broncos. All the action begins with your Super Bowl 50 team, a special playoff edition of the NFL Today at 4 Eastern on CBS. So Kansas City will try an onside kick. The last successful onside kick for the Chiefs, November 8th, 2009, at Jacksonville.
Now you look at the lineup here. You've got Gronkowski and Ninkovich over here, and Hightower and Logan Ryan. This is looks like the direction that Santos is going to kick this one. He should try to kick it to one of these linebackers and keep it away from Gronkowski. The linebackers are up there, Ninkovich and Hightower, to block for Gronkowski. Back here, they will run forward to try to keep the Chiefs away from the ball.
Santos on the approach. Knocks it up in the air. It's Gronk. And it's over.
Perfect execution by the Patriots on the onside kick.
Look, Kansas City has 3 timeouts, so they can stop the clock. But New England takes over at the 45 of Kansas City.
There's the blocking for Gronkowski, and he makes the catch. On his way to the ground, protecting the ball. You can't ask for better execution than that on an onside kick.
If you stop New England cold on 3 plays, Kansas City will get the football back with right around 50 seconds remaining. Kansas City has not shown that they could stop New England when needed here this evening. It's a 1st and 10 for the Pats. Give it to Jackson, and he's brought down.
Eric Berry with a good job of slicing in there, getting Jackson in the backfield.
Coming up, Subway postgame show. JB, Tony, Bart, Boomer, Coach Cowher, highlights, analysis, and a look at the rest of the divisional round. It's all coming up on the Subway postgame show. Loss of 2, 1:08 left. Kansas City has 2 timeouts. They've just used their first.
Yeah, they're going to go back and examine how they managed the clock or mismanaged the clock here in this 4th quarter. Down by 2 scores and a drive that ended up in a touchdown but cost them so much on the clock.
Patriots trying to end it. 1:08 left. Brady to throw it. Oh, a ricochet into the hands of Edelman. How do they do it over and over again? If that bounces in a different direction, Dan, Kansas City could be going the other way looking for the tie.
Yeah, Tamba Hali got his hands on it. It went right off his hip. Alex Smith cannot believe it. Patriot magic on that one. Edelman in the right place at the right time, and that first down will do it.
300 yards passing for Brady. Off the deflection, Julian Edelman, 10 catches, 98 yards, 9th career 300-yard passing game in the playoffs. Tamba Hali had an opportunity, and with 1:01 left, Kansas City has only 1 timeout to work with. It's over. The question now will be, is New England hosting Pittsburgh for the AFC Championship, or are the Patriots going to Denver for a right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl?
And a lot of questions for Pittsburgh. No Antonio Brown, no D'Angelo Williams, and a beat-up quarterback in Big Ben Roethlisberger.
Brady takes a knee. Kansas City uses its final timeout. 59 seconds left. And the 11-game winning streak will come to an end here in Foxborough for the Chiefs. Tonight on CBS begins with NCIS, New Orleans, and Criminal Minds, followed by a new edition of 48 Hours tonight, only CBS. Another knee for Brady. That was a risky play by the New England Patriots, but Bill Belichick does not shy away from risks. He was looking for the knockout punch, and somehow, not in the conventional way, they delivered it.
When you've got a quarterback like Brady
His knockout punch usually scores. Usually gets home. Even off a ricochet.
The Patriots trying to write another championship chapter. They knock off the Kansas City Chiefs 27-20. New England will play in the AFC Championship game for the 5th straight year. Belichick and Reed at midfield. Tom Brady and the Patriots get it done at home. New England 27, Kansas City 20. And the Patriots are moving on. Who's next? You'll find out tomorrow here on CBS when Pittsburgh visits Denver. Jim Nantz, Phil Simms, and Tracy Wolfson will have your call as we send it downstairs and check in with Evan Washburn along with Rob Gronkowski. Evan?
Well, Rob, such a big storyline coming into this game was you, Danny Amendola, and Julian Edelman being back on the field together for the first time. How did that change things for this offense?
It's just great to have those guys back. They're hard workers, they're great players, and just the chemistry was clicking tonight. It was a great team win. Our defense played very well, and just overall, we did what we had to do to get that W.
A lot of question about you. You were out of practice some this week. Was your performance you fighting through it, or was that just a lot of talk?
Just some maintenance work during the week. Just want to make sure you're ready to go for these playoff games.
A 5th straight trip to the AFC Championship game. How's that sound?
Sounds pretty good. I'm just got to prepare hard this week, see who we're playing after tonight's game, and just do what we got to do next week to be ready for the game.
Rob, thanks. Congratulations.
Man, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Evan, thank you. Final score here at Gillette, 27-20, the Patriots over the Chiefs. For Dan Fouts, Evan Washburn, Mike Carey, and the rest of our crew, Ian Eagle, so long from Foxborough. Tonight on CBS, NCIS New Orleans, Criminal Minds, and a new edition of 48 Hours. Coming up, Subway postgame show. We'll send you to New York after these messages. This is the NFL on CBS, home of Super Bowl 50. Have a great night, everybody.
Back in 1965, Subway's founders Fred DeLuca and Dr. Peter Buck teamed up with one simple mission.
Fresh sandwiches. I like it.
The idea seemed crazy in a time when artificial foods and gimmicks were all the rage. But roller skates didn't make food any fresher, and mascots didn't make it any tastier. As it turned out, Fred was right. Sandwiches made with freshly baked bread, fresh veggies, and delicious meats would stand the test of time. We were fresh before it was fresh to be fresh. The Subway Sandwich Shop, founded on fresh.
Presenting Subway Fresh Buzz. Subway, the official training restaurant of athletes everywhere. With a record of 13-3, the Arizona Cardinals are division champs for the first time since 2009. Arizona is known for their top-ranked offense, led by quarterback Carson Palmer and receiver Larry Fitzgerald. The Cardinals also have the league's 5th-ranked defense, led by linebacker Dwight Freeney, and are now just 2 wins away from a spot in Super Bowl 50.
Things could be stranger, but I don't know how. I'm going through changes now. Could spend a lifetime trying to figure it out. I'm going through changes now.
Compare new and used cars and save your search along the way. We'll find your perfect car at your perfect price. Life happens one car search at a time. Auto Trader.
Get your smart on with a new Scorpion. CBS Monday, 9/8 Central.
These machines can make, freeze, and ship 70,000 biscuits an hour. Our machine can only make 50 an hour. The made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuit, 2 for only $3.50, now at Hardee's.
The Swope brand. We started in Elizabethtown. We're staying here.
I live in Louisville, Kentucky. I make the drive because I bought my first car in 1999, and when I walked in that door, they treated me like I was family. I drive to E-Town because they have a better selection than what I get here. I'm a working mother, 6 days a week, 10 hours a day, and I will always take the time for the short drive to buy my next car.
Come see what she knows. Swope, the only name you need for everything automotive.
All the flavors of a great steakhouse, now on a burger.
The Steakhouse Thick Burger. Onion strings, blue cheese, and A1 sauce on 100% Black Angus beef. Only at Hardee's.
The Subway postgame show is powered by Subway Restaurants, the official training restaurant of athletes everywhere. Subway, where winners eat.
And hello again, everyone, and welcome back inside Studio 43 and the Subway postgame show. I'm James Brown, along with the full house, Tony, Coach Bart, and Boomer. And a reminder, you can also catch us online. Watch the Subway postgame show at cbssports.com. Tonight on CBS begins with NCIS, New Orleans, and Criminal Minds, followed by a new edition of 48 Hours. That's all coming up tonight only on CBS. And in the game, you just saw the Patriots getting it done again, winning at 27-20. Patriots are now 87-1 when leading at the half at Gillette Stadium. Folks, it is now time to take a look at our player of the game, presented by Auto Trader, and it's Patriots quarterback Tom Brady.
That's right, JB, 28 of 42, 302 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He also scored a touchdown on a quarterback sneak. That is his 17th career multiple TD pass game. Take a look at this. He's heading to now his 5th straight AFC Championship game, 10th overall. Everybody got involved today. Julian Edelman had 100 yards receiving on 10 receptions. But all the players that we talked about in the pregame got involved. You can see right here, he's diving for the end zone. This was not a touchdown. The next play was. But Gronkowski on a pump and go. That's 2 touchdown receptions for him. So his back and knee looked fine to us. And Julian Edelman got back into the mix. And once he finally calmed down and started catching all the footballs, instead of dropping them, he had a terrific game. And the Patriots are now headed to the winner, I guess, to Denver if Denver wins. And then they will host the AFC Championship game if Pittsburgh wins tomorrow.
Now, this is a very Patriot-like performance. They didn't beat themselves. They won the situational football. They knew exactly how to keep the chains moving. We watched time and time again on 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. Julian Edelman, Rob Gronkowski continue to keep the chains moving. And, you know, the Kansas City Chiefs just couldn't keep pace. You talk about Alex Smith putting the ball up 50 times. That's never a recipe for success for Kansas City.
I give a lot of credit to the offensive line because Tom Brady did not even get touched much of this game. So Sebastian Vollmer coming back to left tackle was a big boost. Andrews came in early in this game at center, and the line did a great job. The only concern I have is Chandler Jones and Jamie Collins did not finish that game. They're going to need everybody on hand on the defensive side next week.
Yeah, well, Coach, you talk about that offensive line, which did play better, but a big reason for that is Julian Edelman coming back. We talked about in the pregame show, this is what this guy brings to the table. Like I said, he is the best guy at running 5 to 7 yard routes. He gets open, he finds creases. Him and Tom Brady are always on the same page. He makes plays. Look at, he said, taking the handoff right there. He is the glue for this offense. They were not looking good down the stretch of the season, and it's because this guy wasn't there. But the duo between him, Gronkowski, and Julian Edelman, it's the dynamic duo. I told you that. It's mustard and ketchup. It's a great combination of peanut butter and jelly because these guys just get it done when they're together out there on the football field.
I know you're the healthiest eater I know, boy. You've really been going with this food analogy throughout the day.
I think he's hungry.
Trying to get some weight. but tough to stop. Tough to stop. What an unbelievable duo that they have out there.
Well, you know what? We got some Subway talk coming up in a minute. That'll satisfy Tony's hunger. You know, funny. Pedal to the floor. Come on, let me hear you roar.
Fresh is what we're made of. Much like our tender turkey breast sandwich made with oven-roasted all-white breast meat and no artificial preservatives, it's hard to resist, even for us.
Do you know why you're here?
Not really, no.
You ate all the turkey for our Rhode Island market.
How am I supposed to do quality control if I can't eat the product?
You're not. You work in accounting.
Got it.
Okay.
The tender turkey breast sandwich from the Subway Sandwich Shop. Found it on Fresh.
Here's something to shout from the mountaintop. Cricket's plans start at $35 a month after $5 auto-pay credit, with more 4G LTE coverage nationwide than T-Mobile or Sprint. Cricket Wireless, something to smile about.